Welcome back, everyone, to another horrible, worst vlog on earth. I am going to read you an article that I found on AOL.com. This was posted March 28th. Vincent van Gogh painting worth $15 million bought at Minnesota garage sale for $50 ruled not authentic. Imagine being like, "Oh man, I've done it. I found an authentic painting worth so much money. Yeah, I'll pay $50." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, that's not real. Congrats, you have a replica." Vincent, Vincent Fox Go. You spelled it Faux. It's VAN. Who spells it like that? Vincent Fox Go, an oil canvas painting believed to have been created by artist Vincent van Gogh and was purchased at a garage sale for $50, while later valued at $50 million, may be a fake, according to a new analyst. The Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam determined that Elimar, the oil on canvas depicting a fisherman smoking a pipe painted around 1889, was not an original piece of work by the Dutch painter. We have considered the new information mentioned in the LMI Group's Elimer report based on our previous opinion on the painting. In 2019, we maintain our view that this is not an authentic painting by Vincent van Gogh. The museum told the Minnesota Star True. Look at this. Look at this. I would have been mad. I would have been furious. I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm asking someone else. Yeah, I'm not. I don't care. I'm asking someone else." Museum, the leading expert and final decision maker, and the final decision maker. Imagine me having that much authority that you're the final. I determine this is fake, and everyone has to be like, "Well, he's the expert." Was initially alerted to the painting in 2018. At the time, the former owner had rediscovered it in a Minnesota garage and sent an inquiry about its origin. We have carefully examined the material you supply to us and are of the opinion, based on stylistic features, that your work cannot be attributed to Vincent van Gogh. The museum wrote in a letter dated February 1st, 2019. Are you going to tell us why they think that, or are you just going to be like, "Yeah, they say no, we have to just trust their word for it"? The LMI Group, a team of authenticators based in New York, was then notified about the artwork and began a years-long report to prove its authenticity. The orphaned artwork was examined by the 20-person team who completed an in-depth analysis of the painting compared to known works of Van Gogh, including brush styles, canvas size, stroke curves, and shadowing of facial features, including the ears and noses. The LMI Group had dished out $30,000 for the study. No signature was found on the piece, but the lettering Elimar was spotted on the lower right corner. The experts compared the writing style to words Van Gogh is known to have used. One striking similarity to our subject work is the brown and red paint often used on Van Gogh's signatures or inscriptions on this oil painting, the group wrote. No signature was found on the piece, but the letters Elmer was found. An embedded human hair was also found in the painting during the analysis. DNA was pulled from the red and color stained and verified to belong to a human male, the 458-page report noted. The analysis was considered inconclusive in pinpointing a single person because of the passage of time. The group argues that Elmer is a Van Gogh original that just hadn't been documented before its discovery. Any of the foregoing reasons could apply to Elmer as a previously undocumented authentic work of Van Gogh. It is also highly conceivable that numerous undiscovered works by Van Gogh will still emerge. The report concluded Van Gogh, who died from a self-inflicted gunshot in July 1890, is credited with producing over 900 paintings and 1,100 works of paper, according to the. So they don't know. Like they had one guy who said, I don't think this is real," and there's like a whole bunch of other people who spent a lot of money to authenticate it, and they're like, "I think it might be real." In conclusion, who cares? In conclusion, who gives a shit? If this person was trying to sell it, okay, you might want to get that authenticated, sure. But if this is like just something cool that they want to keep, who cares if it's original or not? It's a cool painting. And I think Vincent van Gogh would be kind of surprised that there's people who are like investing money to find out if this dude's paintings were like authentic or not. Because the time of his living, nobody liked his paintings. Nobody liked his paintings. They were like, he was mocked. And I can only imagine what he would be like if he was around just to see all these people like spending all this money. Be like, is this really his work or not? Because it's worth so much money. Meanwhile, Vincent van Gogh during his time period was just like, hey man, I'll give you a face painting if you give me a couple of dollars. Hey man, I'll tell you what, I'll pay you if you take my painting.